Chapter 12, 18. Du Shu Yong, translator, Atlas Studios. Editor, Atlas Studios. Fang Yuan looked over the situation. He knew that now was not the time for Wu Yihai to show up. Firstly, he had not completely searched Wu Yihai's soul yet. His preparations were not complete. Secondly, Wu Shu was not dead yet. If Wu Shu did not die, Fang Yuan could not safely appear as Wu Yihai. Rank 8 Gu Immortal. Who knew what methods Wu Shu had to ascertain if Wu Yihai was her own son? Even though Wu Yihai would lose a lot in this case, Fang Yuan only really wanted the identity of Wu Yihai. That was his original motive. If his disguise failed because of some greed, he would lose this rare opportunity. That was the biggest loss to him. He would slap himself endlessly. Finally, there was danger lurking in all righteous path forces. The same went for even Wu clan. There was no smoke without fire. Wu Yong indeed had the motive and was likely to deal with Wu Yihai. If Fang Yuan appeared too early, he might get killed by Wu clan secretly. Speaking of which, Wu Yihai's identity is quite troublesome, but thankfully I have future memories. I know what happened in the 500 years of my previous life. This can help me analyze the situation. Just like this, Fang Yuan continued to cultivate. He continued to soul-search Wu Yihai while collecting information about the outside world. Wu Shu's condition was getting worse every day. The entirety of southern border was in a commotion. Over in northern plains, the blood battle martial competition was still ongoing. Without Liu Guanyi, Chu Du's side was completely suppressed, but soon the situation changed. Heavenly Lord Bai Zhu personally invited 3 rank 7 lone immortals, and they won consecutively, helping Chu Du's side reach a deadlock with the Righteous Path Alliance. Liu Tribe Gu Immortal, Liu Chang had been announcing that he wanted Liu Guanyi to fight him. Otherwise, he was a coward, a chicken, and more. Not only was Liu Chang seeking to trouble Fang Yuan, the same went for other forces like Yelui Tribe, but Liu Guanyi had vanished without a trace, as if this person had never existed in Northern Plains' Gu Immortal world. These pursuing forces were bound to fail, but over in Central Continent, many Gu Immortals had worse fates. Defy. This underground organization created by Shadow Sect's Gu Immortals had been eradicated completely by Heavenly Court's Gu Immortals, as well as the 10 great ancient sects. Other than that, many of the people on the Demon Judgment Board had been captured. Blood Path demonic immortals were killed, while some other demonic path or lone immortals had less severe crimes. They were taken away by the 10 great ancient sects and turned into slave Gu Immortals. On a certain day, half a month later, Wu Shu summoned Wu Yong and several other Wu clan supreme elders to her house. At her dying moments, Wu Shu spoke with unprecedented clarity. She said, "I have 3 regrets in life. The first regret is that I failed to exterminate the 7 fierce gorge ghosts. I only destroyed their den. The second regret is that I did not manage to find enough dry clear qi to refine 8-faced prestige Wingum. The third regret," saying this, Wu Shu paused, "is that I did not get to see my son Yihai. Back then, I hated his father. I killed him, but I should not have placed that hatred and anger on a pure and innocent child. He is blameless. I want to make it up to him, but it is too late." In the house, nobody made a sound. It was silent. Wu Shu sighed, sitting up on her own. She got into a half-sitting position with much difficulty. Leaning on the head of her bed, she waved to Wu Yong weakly. Wu Yong understood her intention. He quickly pulled the curtains apart and stepped forward, getting to Wu Shu and kneeling down reverently. Wu Shu looked at her eldest son and smiled after a long time. "Yong you are good. I am not disappointed." Wu Yong's body shuddered. He raised his head. His eyes were red. Tears were sprinkling down. At this moment, he was expressing his true emotions. This old woman in front of him was his mother after all. "I am handing Wu clan to you. I can rest assured." Wu Shu continued to say, "Mother." Wu Yong opened his mouth. His voice was hoarse. Tears were streaming down his face. Wu Shu continued, "My child Yihai was unable to come here. That is fate. Forget it. I will hand these immortal Gu to you." You cultivate wind path as well. I hope you can cherish them and put them to good use. Mother, I don't want your immortal goo. I just want you to live, Wu Yong sobbed. Silly child, who can avoid dying? Even immortal venerables and demon venerables with immense strength die in the end. Eternal life is but a fantasy of fools. Saying this, Wu Shu's immortal goo flew out of her immortal aperture, going towards Wu Yong. The Wu clan's supreme elders on the other side of the curtain watched this quietly. The transfer was smooth. Aura of immortal goo faded into Wu Yong's body one by one. Wu Shu looked outside the window. The sunlight was bright. Through the small window, it entered the room. In a daze, Wu Shu could almost see a figure in the sunlight. That figure was neither her father or mother. It was also not the man who she had once loved in her life. It was herself. That young version of herself, the lady whose smile was as bright as the sun. Wu Shu. Wu Shu. Hey! Wu Shu muttered her own name twice before laughing lightly. Her body began to shine with white light. Countless white specks were flying out of her shriveled old body. The specks of light were the dissipation of her soul and body. A moment later, there was nobody left on the bed. The reputable and powerful rank 8 Gu Immortal, Wu Shu, a legendary person who had exerted her influence on southern border for thousands of years, had at this moment vanished from this world. She did not leave behind her body or her soul. First Supreme Elder! Outside the curtain, Wu Clan's Supreme Elders cried out with sorrow. Cries filled this small house without any owner. Incredible anguish was vented through crying. Wu Yong cried quietly. He knelt on the ground, lowering his head and not moving, like a statue. Long after he slowly raised his head, he no longer cried. His expression was as firm as steel. He stood up. Next, he looked at the Wu Clan's Supreme Elders through the curtain. They were sprawling on the ground, crying painfully without any of their usual demeanor. Everyone, hold in your sadness. Mother is gone, but we have to continue enveloping southern border with Wu Clan's glory. Wu Yong's plain tone carried extraordinary authority. The Supreme Elders gradually stopped crying. Wu Yong pulled the curtain aside, walking out. The Supreme Elders had already stood up. They realized something. The atmosphere had become heavy. These Gu Immortal Elders paid their respects towards Wu Yong. They said together, "We pay respects to First Supreme Elder." The legend of a generation, Wu Shu had died as her son, Wu Yong, with rank 8 cultivation level, became the next First Supreme Elder of Wu Clan. After news got out from Wu Clan, it spread through the entire southern border, Gu Immortal world, at lightning speed. Southern border was in a commotion. Wu Shu had finally died. Many Gu Immortals and forces let out sighs of relief. Wu Clan originally had 2 rank 8 Gu Immortals, but now only 1 was left. Could it still remain as the #1 righteous path force? Wu Clan seemed to have too many resource points under its control. Wu Shu was gone. Only Wu Yong, who had insufficient talent and abilities, was left. Could he truly lead Wu Clan on a path of glory? Not only were the Gu Immortals outside of Wu Clan thinking about this, even within Wu Clan, many members were doubtful towards the abilities of this new First Supreme Elder. And also the rumors of Wu Yong killing his half-brother Wu Yihai. At this moment, they were spread around fiercely, like the surface of boiling water. Bubbles were emerging fiercely. Qingyang Mountain. Chao Clan's headquarters were here. 2 Gu Immortals of Chao Clan were standing at the peak, looking in Wu Clan's direction. The 2 Immortals could see many layers of clouds. Mountains' winds were blowing and causing their sleeves to flutter. Chao Clan's First Supreme Elder sighed. Wu Shu is dead. Wu Yong has just taken over her position, but he is already plagued by the rumors of killing his brother. Hey, this is a good opportunity for our Chao Clan. Everyone thinks that we are Wu Clan's lackey, but the truth is, we were just trying to survive. With Wu Clan's commotion, we can finally have a chance to take action. Compared to other clans, we have better reasons to do this because of our long-term marriage alliances with Wu Clan. Wu Yong seems ordinary, but I feel like he is not so simple. Even if he is not talented, he is still a rank 8 Gu immortal. The other Gu immortal spoke. She looked like a woman in her 20s. She wore a green dress that could not conceal her alluring body shape. Her skin was white as snow. Her eyes were concealed by her long eyelashes. They seemed clear as water. She was Chao Clan's pride, a genius that was the hope for the future, as well as one of the 3 great fairies of southern border Chao Liu. Chao Clan's first supreme elder laughed. "Oh, Liu, this is the reason why I asked you to talk to me. We are going to continue our marriage alliance with Wu Clan." Chao Liu's body shook. "I understand. I am willing to contribute to the clan." "Very good. The clan did not raise you in vain." Chao Clan's first supreme elder was very glad. "But if I marry Wu Yong, I might not be able to control him. He is a rank 8 Gu immortal. He even has authority over the entirety of Wu Clan." Chao Liu hesitated. "Not with him." Chao Clan's first supreme elder smiled. "Then who else?" Chao Liu was visibly confused. "Wu Yihai." "Wu Yihai?" "That's right. He approached us a few days ago." 7 days later, Wu Clan held a grand funeral on Divine Wind Mountain. All the righteous path forces, as well as many lone immortal experts, even certain special demonic path Gu immortals, were invited for the funeral. In front of everyone's eyes, Wu Yong suddenly erupted. "Men, take down this traitor of the clan!" "What?" Shu Tuo was shocked. He wanted to resist, but it was too late. "Master, what are you doing? I am your most loyal and dedicated servant!" Shu Tuo screamed loudly. "Heh heh!" Wu Yong chuckled. He pointed at Shu Tuo as he shouted, "You are a loyal and dedicated servant indeed, Shu Tuo. To think I trusted you so deeply, yet you harmed me, leaking the travel route of my brother and causing countless fiends to attack him. My poor brother, I have not even met him, but he was already killed by you bunch of evil fiends." Saying this, Wu Yong sighed at the sky, tears flowing down his face. Shu Tuo looked on, dumbfounded. The shock inside him could not be expressed with words. He wanted to deny it, but Wu Yong tossed out a bunch of evidence. The evidence could not be overturned. Shu Tuo had no way of rebutting. He realized now that Wu Yong had found out his identity long ago. He endured all this while, until today. Wu Yong made use of him to exterminate his brother Wu Yihai, and also fully obtaining the inheritance. He became Wu Clan's first supreme elder, and shattered all of the rumors regarding him on this very day. Shu Tuo was the sacrificial pawn that he discarded. "Today, I will win everything." Wu Yong laughed in his mind, but he pointed at Shu Tuo, ordering, "Drag him away." The righteous path representatives were uneasy. Even those demonic path and lone immortals showed shock on their faces. Wu Yong looked around, feeling extremely satisfied. But just as he was about to speak, Chao Clan's first supreme elder stood up. "I have good news for Lord Wu Yong. Your brother Wu Yihai did not die. Not only did he survive, he has arrived here with the help of my Chao Clan." "What?"